As Tommy Banks said, get used to it. Come here, buddy. I better got him. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him without dropping him.
Yeah,
Look at that.
he's just
And
a
that
half big
jaw.
than that last one.
He's a pretty good sized fish.
Yeah, he'll go a pound,
Oh, he will.
pound and a quarter.
Thank you, my friend, and you are my friend.
You're catching up too fast.
Ah, well,
We can't have that.
getting ready to take over. I shall probably.
There's going to be a barracks coup here.
I shall probably.
Grady White Boats' reputation for designing ruggedly elegant fishing boats is legendary. Our attention to quality, detail, and customer service is unmatched. From our Fisherman 180 and Coastal Explorers series to the unrivaled Canyon 456, you'll find no boat that rides better and offers more fishing amenities. Go ahead, experience fishing at its best. Get the Grady.
Hello, welcome to the Carolina Outdoor Journal. Bass fishermen, this one today you are going to enjoy.
That's right. We're going bass fishing. We're going to target largemouth bass using fly rods, popping bugs on a pond, which we here in North Carolina have plenty of. And most of them are stocked with largemouth bass. And we're targeting largemouth today. And you know, this is the type of fishing that you can do starting in the spring, late April, May, when they start getting real active, right on through the summer months. You might have to go a little early in the morning, late in the afternoon when it gets real hot, when they tend to feed better, and right into the fall season until the water temperature starts cooling down. So it's a good chunk of the year that you can do this, and so we'll join the guys in the pond and they'll show us how to do it.
And they'll show us how to use the right tackle for this one too in gear time.
Right, gear time, they'll share with us the popping bugs they use today. There's a variety of popping bugs on the market, some made by individuals who are very talented. Some made by companies, and we'll share some of those with you later on, but a lot of fun on the water today.
Now, you've tried the shrimp cornbread casserole, right?
I have recently, and it's very good. It's a new recipe from Donna today, so if you like shrimp and then that combination, pay attention.
We have got a lot going on. Let's get to it here today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Like a beautiful fall morning and a little bit of mist on the water. Going to catch us some bass today. We might catch a bluegill or two. But I suspect if we put our nose to the grindstone, we're going to catch some of those outlaw bass that we caught the other day. What do you think?
I'll tell you, I think when it gets a little bit warmer, we'll do better on the bass.
You think it's going to have to, the sun's going to have to come up a little bit higher?
I think so. Although my vast experience.
I want to know more about this vast experience of yours. I got to talk more about the vast
I missed
experience.
the first 2 or 3 brim we caught, so.
Well, I have a feeling that there's a bass in your future today. Yeah. Oh, pound, 2.5 pounder. Yeah. You have a tendency to show me up.
Oh no, I would never do that.
Well, you don't intend to, but you do it.
Not till I get a chance.
I love these cool days that are like this.
Yeah, this is the first really fall day we've had fishing.
It is that.
And it really feels good out here. It looks good. Now if the fish will cooperate.
They'll be here. They'll be here. Get him, get him. That one hit too hard not to be a bass.
He's pretty good size.
Yes.
Man.
That's a bass. Get that bass.
He's putting on a scrap.
Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Well.
Now, you know, he didn't.
Good garden seed,
yeah.
I reckon. Woo! Get him, Mike.
I may have caught the one that spit up Jonah.
You struck the mother lode. Gracious sakes. Bring him down here, I'll get him for you.
Wait a minute, he's trying to get in the motor. Listen here, kid.
Gracious sake, watch it, watch it. Oh, Mac, that is a nice bass. Garden seed,
yes,
look
sir.
at that. Look at that.
That bass
Look at that.
That bass go about 3 pounds.
That's pretty fish. Hey, go that loosen him up with that.
He would
stick.
never
Look
have
at
got off.
Never gotten off. Look at that.
Beautiful fish. I'll let you catch one.
Well, thank you. Just let me know if you need any more help.
All right.
Go back and grow up. Boy, that's pretty fish. But didn't hit hard,
No. Well, the bigger they are, the easier they hit it.
You told me the other
This
day
wind,
that the big ones don't hit that hard, they just hit it.
let me back up and get away from the bank.
What have I got here? Have I got it?
You probably
Oh, I was on some grass.
caught on the bottom.
Mike, now that fish hit and hit hard.
Yeah, that's a nice bass.
Yes, sir. More importantly, did you see him jump?
Yeah.
Come on, baby doll.
He's a stump jumper.
Ah,
Joe, you're catching up too fast.
well, as Tommy Banks said, get used to it. Come here, buddy. I barely got him. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get him without dropping him.
Yeah,
Look at that.
he's just
And
a
that
half big
jaw.
than that last one.
He's a pretty good sized fish.
Yeah. He'll go a pound,
Oh, he will.
pound and a quarter.
Thank you, my friend, and you are my friend.
You're catching up too fast.
Ah,
Joe.
well,
We can't have that.
getting ready to take over. I shall probably,
There's going to be a barracks coup here.
I shall probably not stop catching fish the rest of the day. That fish went on it.
Yeah.
He went on that thing.
Once again, my experience tells me
He's not very large. I tell you what, if I get one, don't say anything. You want me to get him for you? You want to bring him in yourself?
no, you can get him.
Let me help.
You can play, Jesse.
Let me help.
Let him wear himself out
All
there
right.
a little bit, Joe.
Mike, that's a nice fish.
Yeah, he's not far from that last one. I think he's about shot.
Man,
Yeah.
look at that. You got him right there in that jaw.
Ah,
Look at that. Look at that. Mike, this fish would never gotten away. I don't know then we'll be able to back it out without pliers. Ah, yes I did. I'm better than I thought it was. Look at that.
Ain't it beautiful?
Oh, beautiful. Man,
Man, he went on it now.
how many did? That oomph. What's 2 pounder, 2 1/4?
He's about 2 pounds.
Pretty fish.
Yeah.
Man. Get a good look at this face, kid. You got to see it again. This treetop has been here a long time, Mike.
Oh yeah. Well, this bank looks just like it did 7 or 8 years ago when I first came over here.
Tell you what, it's a beautiful
Except
place.
for all the pine trees that Tommy cut down.
Beautiful place, gosh, as it is. Well, let's just sally forth around the
Yeah.
drive. It's bass, isn't it?
He's a whole lot bigger than I thought he was.
Good garden seed.
Man,
What are you doing to me?
I don't know, but
Man, let me help you get that.
boy,
let
that
me help you.
rascal is give out now.
Oh, man.
And he's
But-
sitting there trying to figure out how that little bug can throw him around like that.
Ah, well,
Look at him, Joe.
that is a pretty fish.
Now that one's about like the last one. About
That
2
is.
pounds.
No, well, it's bigger than, look how long that fish is.
Yeah, but I still say he's about 2 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Mike, you're making mincemeat of me right now.
Well, it's about time.
What would Tommy Baines say?
He would say get used
Get
to
used to it. Yeah. Yes.
it. Yep.
That's a good size bass, Mike. I don't know if it's big, but it hit it hard.
It's hard to tell when they're running that.
Yeah. Well, this was running sideways on me now. But this fish hit it good. Oh, running toward the boat. Don't get in the boat, baby
You
dog.
know, I tell you one thing, he's putting up a scrap.
Yes, sir. This is a good fish.
Oh,
This
this is a nice one.
this might be rivaling what you had.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
No. I'm just not as good as Fly Rod Mike. But look at that rascal jump. Isn't that pretty?
He hit it too.
You know what? Catching big bass is fun. But when you catch a bunch of these rascals right here, this is more fun. This is funner, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, it's hard to beat. Now, I'd like to
that
catch one
fish-
myself.
Fish not bad.
No.
That fish played better than it hit than it is. Thank you, my friend, and you are my friend.
I'll tell you one thing about these bass in here, they're kind of on the fat side to be at the end of the summer.
Fat side.
Yeah.
Well, they got a lot to eat, that's for sure. It's a bass. No, it's not. It's a big old brim that run like that.
I haven't
Good
seen him
gosh.
yet. I haven't seen him yet, Joe.
It's a big brim, Mike. You won't believe it. Good gosh, look at that fish run.
Look at him fight. I told you, he's worse than a three. That's a bass.
It is a bass.
That's a bass.
Dang if it ain't a bass.
A nice
it
one,
it
too.
hit like a brim.
I'm telling you.
Well, you know, it felt like Whoa, you hurt yourself there, kid.
He's jumping like that
He hit the
three-legged
motor.
dog.
Well, Mike, you know what?
I know it.
It
They're
hit
just
just like
hit-
a big old brim.
They're hitting easy.
Look at here.
Ain't that pretty bass?
Yes, it is.
Ah,
I think the,
he's not quite the one that swallowed Jonah, but he'll do.
and you know what, Mike? I think that count is getting closer.
Yes. I think it's so close that we don't want to talk about it.
Oh, now this is the biggest one I've caught today.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yes. What we call a real pretty fish.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That fish will go 1 pound 3/4, Joe.
That fish surprised me. May I borrow your stick there, please?
Well,
You're
I
getting
guess
tired of
I'll-
this, aren't you?
I guess I'll have to.
You're getting tired of this, aren't you? Yeah. Tommy Bain says, get used to it.
Get used to it, I know.
That's not a bad fish, man.
No, and he fought good too.
Yes, he did. But I declare, it felt more like
You see
a
how
brim.
fat they are, dude?
That fish has got some weight on him. That
Yes,
fish
sir.
pound and a half easy.
Yeah, he's more than that. He's probably about 1 3/4 to 2.
But again, that rascal just came up there and hit it like a big old brim.
Yeah. Well, you're getting closer, Joe.
Well, if the truth be known, I'm probably ahead.
We have a number 3 stump jumper here.
Number 3.
Yeah.
Are you putting numbers on them now? Yeah. Well, you know, that's pretty good, man.
Come on here, kid.
Come on up.
Oh yeah.
Not bad. Not
Not
bad.
bad. Not up to my usual standards, but I'll take him.
I guess you would like me to take them off for you?
Yes, I would.
Can I
What
help?
do you think you're along for?
Can I help? That's
What
not
do
a
you
bad
think I
fish.
brought you for?
Not a bad fish.
No, he's about like that one you caught.
Uh-huh. I'm
Ain't it
surprised,
pretty fish?
I'm surprised you didn't say the smaller one that I caught.
Well, I didn't want to get too bad on you. Boy, now he went on it.
Yes, it did. That's a pretty fish.
I'll take him all day like
Yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
Watch your line there, Joe. How did he slip by yours?
I can't answer that. I got another bass.
Yes, you have.
No, hell, what have I got here? What have I got?
You
I got another
you got
bass.
another bass. I knew. I could tell the way he was rolling in the water.
Well,
I
I was trying not to gloat.
he's a stump jumper.
He's not that big, but I tell you what, he hit it good. Now that again came up and just
Yeah,
got it, barely hit it.
I tell you what, he's a feisty little rascal.
Yes, he is. And I tell you what, Mike, that fish
They're pretty fish.
has got some weight on it to be as little as he is.
Oh yeah. Well, I said they're fat. You catch a bass in wild water that long, he'll weigh 3/4 of what that fish.
Look at
weighs.
that.
Yeah. Ain't it beautiful?
Yes, sir. They are long. You're right. They are all long.
They're fat too. Well,
Wish you wouldn't
Joe,
call my
you're,
fish fat.
You're slowly going right away from
Oh no, I've got a long way to go to catch you, Coach. Oh no, no, no. I could never catch you, Coach. Come on, baby doll.
Let me up, let me up.
Well, I told you the sun does not shine.
Yes, I know.
Now, Mike, I would love to have this fish on that little rod.
Now that is a nice fish there.
Yes, it is. Come on, run, baby. Fish is wanting to run some.
Let him run.
I'm
so
gonna let him
wear
run.
him out so
Let
you
him
don't
run.
lose him.
Let him run. Oh,
That's
yeah.
a nice one, Joe.
That's about like that. Now, that does come close to what you caught, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a little bitty stump.
Oh, yes. That's about the size of the ones you caught, Mike.
Yeah. Look. Isn't it pretty?
Gracious sakes alive. May I?
Now that,
Boy, that's,
why don't you keep it down there?
I got it. I got it.
Did
Mike,
you
look
have
at
him
that.
hooked good, Joe?
I did. That fish was deep. Now, that's as big as what you caught a while ago.
Yeah.
That's a 2-pound bass
That's
plus.
a 2-pounder.
You know what we need to do? We need to invest in a digital scale.
Yeah.
Because some of these fish, well, no, that's a 5-pounder. Look how long that rascal is.
I know it.
That is a pretty fish.
He's beautiful.
I mean, now that one came up and swirled pretty.
I'd like to catch one like that myself.
Yeah, well, I wish you
You're
would.
getting to me now, Joe.
Give me a break back here. No, don't say anything.
Let me up, let me up.
Oh no, I remember a while ago when you were just absolutely dogging me. No.
Turnabout's fair play.
Well, you know what? Your experience paid off. You said you'd catch him in this shallow water over here. And you were
Yes,
right.
My vast experience
Your
hasn't
vast
caught me
experience.
one lately, though, in this shallow water.
It's you're helping the heck out of me.
Well, I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, you don't mind.
Joe, that's a fun way to catch bass, but you know, who knows? You might catch a bluegill along the way.
Well, and that's what they did. That's, you know, that's one of the kind of little bonus. You go out and target largemouth bass, but all these ponds will generally have good populations of sunfish, and it might be, you know, whether bluegills or shell crackers, you know, just they'll all hit these types of bugs. They resemble insects going across the top of the water, and that's what they feed on. So, yeah, I mean, we've got, like I said, plenty of ponds across the state. And if you've never tried it, give it a try. It's a very effective way of catching fish.
Now, let's talk about the tackle we need. Let's go to gear time.
Mike, good day on the pond today. We first got here a little nippy. You still have your jacket on.
Yeah, it's still not too hot to take this jacket off.
This cloud cover has really helped a lot. I believe it helped bring the fish up this late in the day. We got here at crack of dawn this morning, and it really looked good. The pond's pretty.
And we've caught quite a few of them this morning.
Yeah, those
they
that you
haven't been real big, huge ones, but we've caught a lot of 2-pounders and a couple 3-pounders and some pound and a quarter.
You caught the biggest today. I might have caught one or two more, but you caught the biggest.
More than one.
I like these chartreuse bugs. When I like the white. I'm partial to it, but seeing what you were doing with that chartreuse prompted me to put one on, and they seem to like that color.
And for whatever reason, it's a bullet-shaped plug. It's not a cutout face plug. It doesn't chug when you pull it, but that's what they wanted today.
Exactly. And today you mentioned about letting it sit a little bit longer. I was getting a little impatient, especially when I got behind early.
Yeah.
And I started being a little more patient, let it sit there, and they'd come up and hit it.
Yeah.
But what amazes me is the bass that we caught. The other day we were here, they were popping it hard. Today it was like they were sipping it under just a quick, like a big brim would do.
For whatever reason, they didn't hit it hard today.
No.
We still caught them. They hung themselves, but they just didn't jump all over.
No. I start out with this light fly rod. You know how partial I am to those.
Yeah.
It's a 7-footer and it's very light, but as the day wore on and the wind got a little tough, I went to this little bit stiffer rod, which you prefer that heavier rod to start with anyway.
Yeah. Well, you can really put the bug out there and make it settle right pretty down on the water.
I was looking at these bugs that we have here. They got the chartreuse, the white. You're talking about that scoop face. Yeah. Sometimes I think you need that scoop face to kind of get the fish's attention, but if they're cruising, especially this time of the year, and they're pretty close to the top of the water, if you just present it and let it sit there, it looks like something's struggling and they come up.
If you just wiggle it a couple of times, if they're anywhere close to hitting, they'll nail it.
Yep. Well, you know, a good day.
And we've caught quite a few brim along with it.
Big
with
ones.
the bass, too.
Big ones, too.
Yes, sir.
I think you got to do a purpose with these bugs. You can catch a big bass. You and I both caught 8-pound bass on these things before.
Yeah.
And it broadens the range of the fish. You're not just specifically after bass, but you have something to fill in those voids.
Well, you can with a brim in between your bass, you're constantly catching something right along.
Keeps your interest. Well,
It's
first
a lot
thing you
of
got to
fun.
have, you got to have a good rod.
Yeah.
You got to have a good bug.
Yeah.
And you got to have a good friend.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did too.
We'll do it again.
We'll do it
What
again.
did WC say? Let's do it again.
That's sometime.
Sometime soon. It's a good day, Mike.
Yeah, we enjoyed
Now
it.
let's catch up with Donna. She's in the kitchen and she's always got a special recipe, but today I think she's outdone herself. Here's a recipe for shrimp cornbread casserole. Here's one to put in your cookbook.
and we're gonna make this great hearty shrimp and cornmeal casserole. It's great. We're gonna make like a polenta base, and then we're gonna add some great shrimp to it. We're gonna bake it off, and then you can serve it over just right out of the pan if you like, or you can serve it over a great bed of asparagus, which I'll show you in a minute. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I've got my chicken broth in here, which is gonna add a lot of flavor, and then I also have 2 cups of milk in here in my pan, and it's already started to boil, and that's what we want. And then we're going to add 1 cup of yellow cornmeal to this, and then we're just gonna whisk this pretty hard for about 5 to 7 minutes until it thickens up. And you can see it takes a little bit to thin it out. We're gonna have some chunks here, and then we're gonna just keep whisking. This is a great way to get out your frustrations or have someone do this for you. And we're just gonna keep whisking this until it thins out, and then we're gonna start adding all of our yummy ingredients to it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're just gonna keep whisking this. I need a partner today. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna add, which is always good, we're gonna add 1/3 of a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese or grated Parmesan cheese. We're gonna add some 3 ounces of cream cheese. So we're just gonna keep mixing that together till it all smooths out and the butter melts and the cream cheese and the Parmesan cheese. It's just gonna be so good and cheesy and yummy. And then we're going to add to that some lemon juice, give it a little flavor, some little citric, and 2 eggs. You can use egg whites in this, but I figure why not use the whole egg, because it's just gonna make it that much more creamy and rich. So we're just gonna mix that together. And so you can tell it's already thickening up. We're gonna add some fresh chives. We have some garlic chives that have grown in our yard for years. I'm not sure, it must be one of those items that doesn't need any attention to survive at my house. And it has survived several moves, and it just keeps thriving. We love them. And then we're going to add in our shrimp to this. We're just take it off the heat. Add in our 1.5 pounds of shrimp. If you don't have shrimp, you can always use scallops, and this would be great. You can also use some whitefish that you maybe have left over, which would be great too. So it's a very versatile dish. Then once it's all mixed together, you pour it in your 11-by-7 pan. You bake it at 350 for about 20-25 minutes until it's nice and golden brown and puffy. You pull it out and you're ready to go. This is what it looks like. I just kind of mounded mine up on a bed of steamed asparagus that I just steamed lightly, and it's a great meal. So I hope you enjoy the shrimp and cornmeal casserole, and I look forward to seeing you here next time on Simple Cooking.
Thanks, Donna. Excellent recipe. Joe, you've tried it. I've got to try it, but right now you've got the bugs.
Got the bugs, and as I said earlier, there's a variety out there, and yeah, this is probably one of the more natural ways of catching a largemouth bass or a bluegill if you happen to catch bluegill at the same time. But as you can see, they come in different colors, different variations. Some have legs. All these have little legs on them that give them life on the pond, and some of them come without legs. And they have concave mouths, which actually dip in and give you that popping sound when you're going across. So you not only give that surface motion, but you also give the sound that attracts a fish too. So bugs are made by individuals in their backyards and sell them on the market. These are made by the Betts Company. Companies provide them. But you can see, I mean, the colors, feathers, when you put it out there and it just comes alive on the pond, the largemouth bass has a hard time turning it down.
And Joe, there are plenty of ponds throughout North Carolina to test these in.
Again, as we said, ponds throughout North Carolina, and so if you've got one nearby, go ask for permission and give it a try. It's again one of the most natural, most productive ways of catching our freshwater fish here in North Carolina.
All right. For Joe Albee, I'm John Moore. Thanks for joining us today on the Carolina Outdoor Journal.
Make sure to visit our website for more information.
Grady White boats are known for uncompromising quality through exceptional attention to detail. On every model, from 18 to 45 feet, we incorporate exclusive features and quality components that you won't find on any other boat brands. Our exclusive CV2 hull design is ranked highest in every third-party survey done in the marine industry. So every day on the water will be a great day, no matter the conditions. Ask any Grady White owner and they'll tell you. Get the Grady.